The Y balance is intended to improve your ankle and hip stability in certain awkward positions where that other leg is extended away from the body. All you need to do is set yourself up with a Y-shaped grid about 1 meter apart for each of these cones, and you'll stand in the middle of that grid on one leg with a slight bend in it. Your other leg is going to lightly tap the cone in front of you, come back to that foot, reach back to the cone on your outside, and then it's going to tap the foot again and come back around the other side towards the leg that is on the ground. So you've got a pretty easy one at the start, slightly harder one reaching back, and a really tricky one reaching around behind you. Notice that when I am reaching for that really far one around the back, I do generally have to get a little bit lower through the hip and knee that are on the ground. So you can adjust that leg on the ground. You can go up and down with it slightly if you need to. But the key is to make sure it stays mostly stable. We want to keep that foot flat. We want to keep that slight bend in the knee, and we want to keep it square. So even though I'm moving around that leg, it's still remaining forward. You can see there's a slight wobble in there. That'll come and that will lessen as you actually improve at this exercise. But it's a light touch, send the leg back, light touch. Doesn't matter if you miss the cone a little bit. Light touch again. Always come back to that middle foot, give it a light tap, and see if you can get through this whole set without touching the ground. 1 rep on this exercise is 1 revolution of all 3 cones. So if I do front, right, and then left, that's 1 rep. So say a set of 4 would be going around and hitting each separate cone 4 times. The Y balance can be used as part of your warm-up or activation drills, but it also fits really nicely in between upper body exercises when you really need to fill in a bit of a rest period. Whether you play field sports or you just like to go for a run on the weekend, definitely worth having a look at learning this exercise or including it in your program regularly.